wanna get away, but I could use some company. If you're alone like me, we could go on a trip. Girl, I wanna see the sun, dive into the deep ocean, dance with you all night long, move as you swing your hips. Let's take a break from the stress and the hate. Feel the loving, feel the rhythm, singing oh na na, oh na na. I wanna go where the birds fly low.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Charge Room Show. My name is Coach ILLY, and this right here, we are on We Empowered Network. That's because we're winning. We are winning, no matter what. And it is lunchtime. It's lunchtime, y'all. And I love having lunch with y'all every Tuesday at 1 to 1:30 p.m. so we can get some stuff off our chest and just live life and just be all happy. Yeah. I believe in happy. I believe in being happy from the inside out. I believe in placing boundaries and barriers around yourself as protective measures, because people, their energy, their vibrations, negativity, it's all around you. The enemy is all around you at all times. And when you pray and ask God for something, remember the enemy is in there too. So they may try to disguise you on what you think you might see, but you really don't see, because it wasn't God ordained. But I'm just here to let you know, I am that person. I believe in happiness. I believe in peacefulness. I believe in living your life with pure tranquility from the inside. It starts with your mind. It starts with your mindset. So this season, we're going to talk about life be lifing, because life be lifing. That's a term that I think it came about like last year or something, but life be lifing, y'all. And that's a real thing. You know, we go through life, right? We go through life and stuff happens. Stuff happens no matter what. It's inevitable, because whatever we do, there's always something lurking around trying to slip in to make us trip and fall. And it'll disguise itself in something that you like. How about something that you love or you desire? And the trickery of the enemy will get you stumped up where you be like, damn, how did I get here? And you don't realize it, because time moves fast. And as you life yourself through life, you'll look up and it's 5, 10, 15, 20 years later. And your happy turns into a frown, turns into a sad poker face, and then it turns into misery. We don't want to walk around this earth miserable, y'all. That's not the game plan. That's not the game plan. But today I'm going to share some things that of life that be life, and I'm going to always use me as an example, because I know I went through some life. I know I went through some life in my 57 years, baby, because I don't have a rags to riches story. I don't. I didn't sleep in a bed with 6 to 8 people with rats and roaches in a studio apartment. That was not my life. So I'm not here to tell you all of my woes and my triumphs on that type of level. I'm just saying level on how the enemy will come into your space and always shoot arrows in every direction. And you're having a day and it's like, where is this coming from? Where's that coming from? And if you are in tune with yourself, because I'm an empath, if you're in tune with yourself, you could feel it. You could feel when something is wrong. You can hear or foresee things that before they happen. But if you're that person that doesn't pay attention to anything like nothing, you have to have music loud, always popping, always have to have noise around you. If you're that person that cannot sit in silence, I need you to pay attention. I need you to pay attention because that's when the enemy seeps in. That's when the enemy seeps in. And I'm speaking on this level because people will always say, bad luck. They'll talk about bad luck all the time, but sometimes it's not just bad luck. Sometimes it's the way you move. Sometimes it's the way you're operating in your day. Sometimes it's the way you think. Sometimes it's the people you be around that just want to sit in your presence and suck the energy out of you. Then you start to feel fatigued. You start to, like why do I feel this? Sometimes you feel it while you're driving in your car, or you're working, and then all of a sudden you start to feel like this heaviness to come over you. It's the people that's around you. I call it that emotional space where you don't realize what's going on around you. And some people don't even realize they're doing it to you, but it's what you hear, your ear gate, right? Your eye gate, what you see, your mouth gate, what you say. What you see, what you hear, and what you say is coming inside of you. Watch how it comes out of your mouth, because you could be that negative one that speaks negatively, that complains all the time, that does things in a negative way, but try to act like it's positive. That's like manipulative tactics that get you what you want when you want it. And you do it so often that it's a part of your character. And then you're like, when someone approaches you about it or confronts you about it, you go, who, me? I don't know what you're talking about. But if you take a step back and analyze who you are and take accountability of what you see, hear, say, or what you ingest from other people, you could be the problem and not the solution. And you don't know it. Because just what simple things of like, you placing negative self-talk on yourself. I could sit here and say, oh my God, I have marks on my skin. I can't go outside looking like this. A simple thing of wherever you're going, oh, I can't go because I don't have a certain type of outfit. Or I can't do that, I have no money. You're speaking negatively upon yourself. If you're feeling some kind of way, oh, I'm fat, oh, I'm ugly, oh, I'm this, oh, I'm that, you're speaking negatively upon yourself. Nobody likes me. I'm always alone. I'm going to be alone. I'm not doing this. Like things like that. Can't, not, won't. Those are negative words. Can, will, do. Change can't, not, and won't into can, will, and do. If you just switch some things, do a shift sometimes, your situation will change. And sometimes it'll change instantly. Instantly. So in the spirit of life, be lifing. Always check yourself. Always check yourself. I have this thing with me. I always ask, is there a way I can be a better friend to you or be a better family member to you? Is there anything about me that you feel that's annoying? Or I'm gonna always ask about me. I always ask, even with my staff, my friends, my family, is there anything about me that you see that you feel I could work on? Because sometimes I can't see what you see. I only see what my mind thinks. But I'm the type that I always want to ask, because I want to see what you see. If there's something about me, I want to know what it is, because I may be walking with something that I don't realize that I have, that affects other people in a negative way. I don't want to perceive to walk in that spirit of putting something on someone in a negative spirit. Like I want to walk with positivity, with integrity, with determination, with confidence, with faith. I want to walk with joy, with peace, with love. I want to do these things because this is what my heart desires. I want to treat people like I want to be treated. So I treat me with the utmost respect, the utmost care. I'm like the self-love, self-care queen. I dig into myself. And when I do that, I find things and I sit with myself. I sit with myself in silence. I take time out to say, okay, no noise, no music, no TV. Let me sit with myself. Let me read something. Let me write things out. Let me look at some things like, look at your vision. How does that look to you? Is that something doable? Do you feel that you need help? And a lot of times people don't like to ask for help. They feel that they need to have control over everything in their lives. You shouldn't have control over everything because, in my opinion, I have a higher power. I have a higher power. His name is God. His name is Son of Jesus, the Holy Spirit, the whole Trinity. I'll operate in all that. That's me. Whatever you operate in, that's your higher power, you do it. But it's something greater than me. There's something greater than the forces are greater than me and that I can reach to have a connection with in this universe to say, yes, it's greater than me. And I need help, God. And I don't know where to go for help. So I'm coming to you, God, asking for help. Because when I ask for help, God is going to send me help because I'm asking in faith because I believe that God is going to do it for me. So when I do that, because sometimes you get in places where you doubt and you don't trust situations and people. And I get to myself and I have a praying corner in my house and I get on my knees and I pray every day, twice a day. And I talk to God like God is my best friend. He is my BFF all day, all night, right? So I get into myself and I ask God, God, what will you have me do? I'm not getting on the phone, yo, da 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 da. If something happened to me, I'm running to the phone to tell. Stop running and tell that. Talk to God about it because God is going to guide you who to actually call because the person you may call it may not be the person that you think is who they are to you. Because I found out in many years of recent, the higher you ascend, the people that you thought that was for you are not really for you because they are not ascending. They don't like you for who you are to be a greater person than you were yesterday, 2 years ago, 10 years ago. They don't aspire that. So aligning themselves with you is getting sticky and they're looking at you soaring and you know everyone doesn't like to clap when you're winning. Everyone doesn't smile when you're winning for you. So even if you have a vision or destiny that you know that is for you and no one else sees it, don't get in your feelings. Don't get in your feelings of, you know, this one is starting to treat me different. This one is starting to treat me different. That one is starting to treat me different. Don't worry about that. Get out your feelings. Take your feelings off the table. And a lot of people get sucker punched by getting into their emotions. They're putting their emotions on their table. They're wearing them on their sleeves. Pick yourself up. This is your write down your goals and use it as a roadmap. Use that as a roadmap to say, okay, step 1, step 2, step 3, to get your strategy together, to get you to walking through the door. So many times, I talked about it last night on Mindset Monday. So many times people leave those doors from back there open and they keep turning around looking, turning around hoping, turning around dreaming, wishing things would change. No, you must change. If no one else around you is changing, you must change. You must get up and get up higher, higher, stand higher. Don't crawl, don't side hop, don't twist and turn because you uncomfortable. Get out of that comfortable lane. Get up off that couch. Get up out that chair. If you can see a level as you're sitting, when you stand, you see a whole different level. It's different up here. The sight is different up here than here or here. Rise up. Come out your comfort zone. Getting things accomplished, it requires you to challenge yourself. Challenge yourself and come up out of the comfort zone, the next flex and chill zone, the, you and me chilling zone. Like, and you don't need people to chill. You need you. They don't want what you want because they have their own lives. People come together for a reason, for a theme of season. But after that is over, you're going to feel something different. You're going to want something different. You have thoughts that come in your head that are a little bit different. Walk in it. Own what you're feeling. Own what you're thinking. And walk in it. Because life is going to be lifing every single second of the day. And I want you to understand, you must be important to you first. Don't be who someone else wants you to be. Somebody that you love, you want to be what they want. You can be in a union with a person. You can be in a group setting with people, and everyone has their own set of rules, but there's a place of individuality. Be your own person. Like what you like. Do what you want to do. Think how you want to think. Be who you want to be, because you're amazing. I know it's lunchtime, and I know lunchtime goes by so quick. And I thank you so much for coming on the We Empower Network to come to the charge room with Coach ILLY. And I am saying to you, I encourage you today and every day, despite that life be lifing, don't let life life you. I see you next Tuesday at 1 p.m. And bring some friends, okay? See you next time. It's all about you. Come to the charge room every Monday from 7 to 7:30 for Mindset Mondays. Yes, a safe space for healing. Come hear us talk about different topics every week on Facebook Live and YouTube Live. Subscribe to the Charge Room channel on YouTube and never miss a show again. See you on Monday. Books, and more books. Let me tell y'all something. This is a week where we are discussing how we are authors in the We Empower Authors Network, right? So I am one of the authors in the Authors Network, and I became an author in 2020 during COVID. So I, have my thing about writing and publishing and selling books, because I wrote to heal. I never wrote to become an author. I never wrote to become bestseller in New York Times. That was never my goal, because I was in pain. And the only way I felt free from my pain is to write. So with that being said, I wrote a few books, y'all. So I'm relaunching. This is my relaunch week. So I am an author. So You Think You Can Pray. I am reintroducing my first book, but not just my first book, all the books that I've written. And there's so many times I'm so quiet and I never say what I'm doing because, sometimes I just don't think about it. But it's a big deal because some people can't publish a book. Some people can't finish a book because the going back to writing it is just too much pain for them. But writing has been my freedom of pain. So with that being said, I have written some books, y'all. So I just want to reintroduce them to you. And I also have a special one. So this is my very first book, So You Think You Can Pray. It is by me, Ilyasa Simpson. Another book that I was in was, and I have 4 anthologies I was in. The Audacity to Be Empowered, right? Another one I have is Broken Crayon Still Color, right? Then another one I have that I personally had a class about. It's a 6-month class that I help people write out their pain, and I help walk them through the blind spots, the hacks of not remembering, how you can have writer's block. I help you get through those processes. My skill set of working in the social work industry of 17 years certifies me to get stuff done. Yes, I will help you walk through that door. So this was my anthology I created, but it was a class. So if anyone's interested in a class to get through the writing spots that do not help them get through, and I help you walk through the pain, holla at me. Yes. And then I had another anthology I was in. I Am a Woman Empowered, a wonderful, wonderful book. Then I had a workbook that I wrote out, y'all. I had a workbook. This workbook helps you get through the stuck spots, places and time in your life where life be lifing and you can't get through life and life is beating you up. This workbook, I know it works because I did it 3 times. So that's how I developed this model. And not only that, this model is going to go in certain prisons because I'm going in to teach some prisoners how to get out of stuck places in their lives. So it even got approved, okay? So yes, this book right here, it will help you. And it also comes with a masterclass, y'all. But my brand new baby that came out yesterday on Amazon, yes. This is also, if you know anyone that is in prison and on their way home, this is a re-entry tutorial guide on how you can come home and live your first year out of the prison system with success. This book is called The Strategy. I collaborated with a gentleman that did 25 years, 1 month, and 1 day. And we collaborated together to come up with this wonderful tool to help anyone who's been in prison or anyone who is on their way home from prison. Listen, get this book for them. It'll help them, read it together as a family, put some strategies together to help your loved one win. So this is my new baby. It came out yesterday, straight off the hot press, The Strategy. So this is Ilyasa. I am reintroducing myself as an author, reintroducing myself as a visionary, and reintroducing myself as a publisher and a producer. I am that. I worked hard for this, so I need to recognize myself. So hit me up, DM me, inbox me. My website is down for right now because I'm redoing it. Yes, you always have to redo some stuff. And I'm going to reintroduce that soon. So hit me up, DM me, email me, thechargeroom@gmail.com. Subscribe to my Charge Room channel on Instagram. Oh my God, why can't they YouTube? So hit me up, y'all. Hit me up for some books.